couple pieces more are completely done enough for me. There we go, look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so tasty. That is so tasty. Yep, that's what we got here, yeah. The boneless beef ribeye steak from the Dollar Tree. That is just fantastic. I did purchase a couple of those a few weeks back, and Michelle and I got them home, and I forgot about them, and they sat in the kitchen in the bag and didn't get put away, so I had to throw those out. And yesterday, I think it was yesterday, we were at the Dollar Tree, and I saw them there, and I grabbed 2 of them originally so Seth and I could do this out. And then I said, well, I'm going to grab a 3rd one so that I can do one by myself out in the woods. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm cooking this up today. Let me grab this other one. Woo. Yes, there we go. That one. Tasty, tasty stuff now. Oh, That is so good. A little bit of water. So I'm going to let the other 2 small pieces continue to cook, and I'm going to head over here, and we are going to set that fish trap up, and I'm going to put the camera on it, and hopefully today we'll actually get to see it working. So let's go do that. Alrighty, so it's 1:30 in the morning, right after, let's see, we got home around 7 o'clock from that trip that I took, and it's 1:30. I am now in the process of editing that video, and I didn't realize there was actually a fish on that line. I assumed that it was the stick, because when I pulled it in, as you will see here in a second, when I pull it in, there's a stick attached to it, and I just thought it was the stick set it off. I wasn't around that area when it got set off. I was back finishing off that steak that I had made. So I just assumed it was the stick, and now that I'm editing the video and I'm watching it, I see there was actually a fish on there, and if I'd have been in that area and pulled it in sooner, I might have caught it. It got loose, but This is so much closer than I've ever been on this trap before. At least there was a fish on that, and it did set it off. So I'll have to figure out something else, do it a couple more times and figure out what's going on with it, and then I can fix whatever problem, if there's a problem with it. And I've got one more thing real quick. So while I was out there today cooking with this, I came up with an idea. I am going to drill a few holes about right here. This right here, line right here, is where the other holes are at for the shelf that I've got to make in there. But I'm going to go about halfway down and drill some more holes this direction so that I can have this heat right here setting up a little bit, because I think one of the problems was that I think it was just a little too far down. It wasn't cooking quite as fast as it could had. If I raise up the heat a little bit off the bottom of that, then it'll probably put more heat and fire into whatever I'm cooking. So there's an adjustment there that I'm going to do for the next trip. Hopefully I'll have it done by then. But let's get back to the video. Well, alrighty, so I got back there and the trap had been set. I was kind of hoping there was a fish on there, but I didn't see any movement, so there wasn't any great enthusiasm. And in fact, it got tripped up by a stick. So what I'm going to do now is simply just kind of wipe this thing off here, get some of this water wiped off, get it back into its case, and then we'll go get something else done. Let me check real quick here. What time do we have? 4:30. Okay, it's 4:30. I don't have to be back to Michelle's work until 6 o'clock, and it takes me about 15 minutes maybe to get to her work from where I'm at right now. So I think I got about an hour to continue to do something. So let me get this put up and then we'll continue. All right, so it's going to take me at least 20 minutes to get back to the van. So I'm going to have to start heading back to the van because it'll be about 5 o'clock or so when I get back to the van, and then another 20 minutes or so. So I think actually I have a half hour to do whatever I want to do, and I think when I get back towards the van I might try to do a little bit of fishing in that area over there. So I'm going to go ahead and head back to the van area. I did have a fantastic day out here, and I hope everybody else enjoyed. I have to say that I did catch one fish, so that's great. I didn't catch it with my trap, although I did get it with the pole, so good enough for me. And I do have to say that steak was delicious. So I recommend anybody who likes the Dollar Tree, grab some of those steaks because those things are really good. All right, so I'll see you guys back at the van. Oh, look at that snake. I thought I saw it up here on the trail. I was walking by and I thought I saw. And I'm like, well, is that a snake or is it just a really cool looking limb? That is a big snake. Now I'm kind of wondering how close I can get to it. Alright, so I found a trail that leads me closer to being able to get to that snake a little bit closer. So I'm going to take this trail. See how close I can get to it. I don't want to get too close because I'm on it. Honestly, I can't see. Oh no. Okay, I'm probably about 10 feet from that snake. I'm gonna try to zoom in on it right here. A little bit closer. Alright, I think I'm pushing it. Now, honestly, I'm probably about 5 or 7 feet. Ouch. Ow, stick a bush right in my arm. I'm about 7 feet away from it at this point. There we go. So I'm not 100% sure what that snake is. And we do have cottonmouths here. Call them water moccasins. And I'm not 100% sure whether that's venomous or non-venomous. So I probably shouldn't really get any closer to that thing. Alrighty, so that was a little surprise and fun find. So I'm going to get out of here and get back with Michelle, and it'll be about time to pick her up by the time I get home or get up there to her work. So thank you for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and enjoy the outdoors, even if it's just your own backyard.